Hi, this is Kai Jacobson here. Welcome to the next edition of Try Good Water. In this session, I'd like to really talk about the difference between leading with a product and leading with a business. Both are great ways to build the business, and I actually do both. And it's wonderful to lead with water and get lots of people to try the water and talk about benefits. Benefits is the key. You want to always be talking about benefits, like what, not details or technical stuff about the water. I mean, you want to touch on that, but it's always what is the benefit for the person? How are they going to benefit when they drink the water? What are they going to experience? What's their personal benefit? So that's, when I'm working with a product and looking for customers and talking about, the product, that's what I really focus on is benefits. But my favorite way to build is to lead with the business. Because when I kind of did an experiment once. I got a room full of a lot of people, just random people that had come to an event. And I said, how many people in this room are interested in, I know of an incredible product, a health product, that's really going to transform your life and really make a big difference. How many people in the room would really like to learn more about that? And you know what? Not that many people raised their hands. Maybe 20–30% of the room said, yeah, I'm interested in a new product. Then I said later on to another group of people, kind of similar group of people, a large group, about 100 people. I said, I came across this amazing extra little business that, you can make some great extra money. It's an amazing way to make some extra money in your life, just part-time, a little on the side. How many people in the room would love to make some extra money? And about 90% of the room raised its hand. And I kind of got a clue from that more people are interested in making extra money than maybe about learning about a new health product in general. I mean, both are good, and I think you have to follow your own predilection and what's really true for you. But at the end of the day, you're going to probably find more people interested in making extra money, or you're going to get more yeses than looking at maybe buying a product. It costs money, like our product cost $2,100, so it looks like a liability and expense, even though it's a benefit for their health. Whereas if I talk about a business that they're going to make money, that looks like no liability to it. It's actually a benefit. They're going to be making money, and that you have to invest a little bit to get going. But it's really about a business that they're doing. So, and then secondly, when you really go after business builders, you're more likely to build a much more successful business. If you end up with a lot of customers, they tend to find a lot of other customers. And a lot of people who are sick and maybe dealing with cancer and other illnesses, a lot of them are in a struggling place because it's very expensive to be sick, and you're low energy, and you're dealing with a lot of fear and a lot of other emotions that are coming up, and they might want to buy a unit, but they're not going to probably do a business with it or things like that. And hopefully, our product will really help them with whatever that's going on. It's not a cure for anything, but it's going to be a good add-on to any protocol that they're doing. It will help with whatever way that they're dealing with their disease. We do get some great benefits with our product, but it's not, we don't have any cure things. We don't say we cure this and cure that. It's just something you would want to do as a baseline to help any of your other protocols that you're doing, and it can definitely help your health a lot. But in terms of building a business, if you build it with business builders, you're going to have a lot more successful business. You're going to make a lot more money. And you're going to find people that are more dynamic often, and who have more energy, and who are in a more available place in their life and excited to build. So I like leading with the business, and I like finding business builders because that builds a very successful business. So that's kind of what this training's about, is to really investigate deeply whether you want to be leading with the product as a health-oriented product, or whether you really want to be looking for entrepreneurs who would like to make some extra money and be part of an opportunity which is with a cutting-edge technology. And as we expand through a lot of other countries, we're just opening up Ecuador now, and we're opening up Spain. Everybody drinks water everywhere, and these are just great new frontiers where there's huge new markets of people that just, can really use the water. I mean, I heard as a business model that in Japan, which has been promoting this product for over 20 years, almost 30 years now, 1 out of every 5 households have an ionizer, some brand of ionizer. 1 out of 5. In the United States, the number is 1 out of 18,000. That's such a huge market out there for us. It's a great entrepreneurial business opportunity because everyone in their right mind is going to want to drink good water. When they really learn about what our water is, they're going to really want to be drinking this water. Why would you want to drink any other kind of water when you really start to understand what this water is? You know, how incredible it is and how much better it is than any other water that you can buy anywhere. And Ionways is just a great company. Emcotech is a great manufacturer with a great R&D department. We're on a very good train. We've hooked our wagon up to a very good train. It's in great momentum with great research and development, great fair price. It's a great business opportunity, and the pay plan is fabulous. You get paid great money for marketing it directly, and you get paid great money for building a team and overrides. So it's a fabulous business opportunity. So leading with business and finding people saying, hey, I'm involved in a company with some of the most cutting edge technology about probably one of the most important products that people will ever buy in their life. It's a product which, we're 70% water, and everybody needs really good water. And nowadays, even more and more, there's always articles coming up in the newspaper and everything about how bad the water is, and all the plastic bottles and the pollution and how they're actually poisoning the water. There's some great articles about why you wouldn't want to drink water out of plastic. And we have a really good solution to that. So whether a person's kind of an environmentalist, an entrepreneur, we can hit that kind of hot button for people that are environmentalists and that really want to have a zero footprint, carbon footprint on the planet. This is a great thing for them to promote and feel good as a business. For health, it's great too. So I really go after business builders, and so I talk to people and say, hey, I'm looking for reps that really would like to help me build this, and we've got a great presentation to go after businesses, and I need some people to really help me canvas their local areas for chiropractors, for gyms, for yoga centers, for martial arts centers, for acupuncturists. We have a whole range of businesses we're going after, and I'm looking for some entrepreneurs that really want to get out and help me market this. You target that, and you'll see your business really start to grow, as opposed to going after people that are just customers and for health problems. You want to help and support those people too. That's really important, but I would really keep your focus on leading with the business and going after business builders, and go to events where their business builders are present so that you can be presenting this to other business builders. You want to be where they are, and so that's the best way to start conversations, is in those environments. Thanks for being here on the newsletter, and we'll see you next newsletter.